Uh-huh. So what sort of you said that you're working on your own writing, which I'm right behind you there. I just sometimes write articles. Obviously, I write articles which I publish, like Technical Tuesday, for example.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a tough read, by the way. Yeah.
oh well, yeah. It's not designed to be just a walk in the park. It's
Exactly.
technical for a reason. And
Yeah,
I
but I
don't
love
hold
it. I
back.
love it.
Well, thank you very much for saying so. But if no one, as it happens, some people do enjoy them, some people like them, some people share them, which is great. Even some teachers make their own listening exercises out of them, like Susanna, who I've had in the podcast before. Like she made
Yeah, I
her
saw
own,
that.
which is great. And anyone who wants to do that, I'm more than happy. Um, but even if no one read those articles, I just like writing them just for the creative joy of writing them. And I'll do the same reason that I write poems is not for anyone's consumption. I'm not particularly good at it. It's just I just enjoy it. You know I just poetry, especially because the whole idea of prose is to tell a story, and language, if anything, gets in the way. Language is just the instrument by which you communicate. Is a second order importance instrument by which you communicate a first order importance idea. But with poetry, language is the spectacle itself. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I've always said, when you're translating poetry, when you're writing poetry, the form and the meter and the design of the stanzas is the most important thing. The sense, if anything, is secondary. And I like writing in English and in Russian, for the joy of the craft and for the joy of doing it. And so what sort of stuff do you do to practice your writing?
Well, it all started surprisingly with the CPE preparation, with exam preparation. And I took up Irina Lutsenko's course last year. So it was just exactly 1 year ago in the end of March, the beginning of April. And, maybe I was just, very arrogant. I don't know, but I was thinking that, well, writing, so then that's just a piece of cake, right? So we all know how to do that, yeah. And yeah, you just have an idea and you just write it, yeah, just you put it into paper. And it turned out to be well, very frustrating, yeah. And I kept failing, and I think one of my first posts in my community was my very first essay that I was you have to keep a lot of focuses, yeah, when you're writing. So when you said, yeah, you have an idea, and then you need to think about the language, but again, if it's the exam preparation, so then there are some sub ideas, yeah, that you have to keep in mind, yeah. And with so many focuses, and at that point I was thinking, like, well, if it's the advanced or proficiency course, so then you have to show your proficiency lexis, yeah. And I was doing my best, to stuff every paragraph with some advanced lexis. And I didn't even notice that every sentence started with it, believe it or not, really, like literally every sentence. It shows, it demonstrates, it is. And I was sure that my essay was brilliant because there was so much lexis in that. And when Irina, well, she didn't say that explicitly, of course, but she kind of, drew my attention to the fact that, can you see that all the structures are the same? And I was like, oh my God, so then there is so much to it. So then I need to think about the structure now. And, keeping all those focuses and struggling with that, yeah, it just got me thinking that, well, this is really the skill that you need to practice continuously. And well, now after I had got my CPE results, and I had already taken the test, well, I was still continuing, and I'm still doing the writing course now. Not just for the sake of the exam, but for the sake of the skill, and for the joy.